Hey guys, so it's kind of been a crazy year on this channel. Kind of started doing the reviews halfway through the year, and while I'm at it, I would like to give a huge fucking shout out to this guy or girl or whoever you are, because they are not directly responsible, but definitely a big contributor to why I started recording reviews again. So thank you to this person. Now, it's the end of the year, so everybody's doing, my top 50 albums of the year, my top 20 albums of the year. Issue is I didn't really listen to a lot of albums that came out this year, so I'm going to be doing a top 5 albums I listened to this year. You see, that's the catch. So it didn't have to come out this year, it's just I had to listen to it. So obviously it's basically any album ever could be it. And before I start, I will just say it's not only going to be albums that I've reviewed. I do listen to music outside of the album reviews, and I've been listening to music for like 3 years now, so just keep that in mind. So at number 5, I have Devon Hendryx, The Ghost Pop Tape. So Devon Hendryx, for those who don't know, is what JPEG Mafia went by before he became JPEG Mafia. He released like 4 albums, and the last one he released is this one called The Ghost Pop Tape. The reason I like this album so much is it's able to create such an interesting atmosphere throughout the whole time, and it really sticks to it super well. From start to finish, I don't feel like it tries to go outside of it. It knows exactly what it's doing, and it's able to stick to it the entire time. Some of the lyrics are really dark. I love the samples and beats on this. So much of it is just, it's how it's able to hold atmosphere so well and so consistently throughout it. I will say though, it does run a bit long. There's some parts where I feel like you get kind of bored of it. It's a really good album. One of my favorites I've listened to in the past year, and I highly recommend you guys listen to it. The number 4 one I actually have reviewed, and it's going to be Fishmans' Long Season. Now, I know what you're saying, but you gave Farewell to a Man, the live album, a higher score. So here's the thing. Farewell to a Man has the better Long Season, if that makes sense. Long Season on the live version, I personally like it a lot more, but this is the better album. The live album has elements that are just, some songs are not that great as compared to their original, or it just runs too long during some parts, but it's overall a great album. But it's not about the live album, it's about Long Season. Long Season is so great because it feels exactly what an album should be. It has this weird setup where it's one song that's like 35 minutes. However, they make it in such a way where if this was 5 separate songs broken up into 5 separate acts, it would not work. It needs to be one song called Long Season. From start to finish, it's able to build elements on each other for this grand finale of all these different sounds and different ideas and themes. And despite being 35 minutes, it really goes by like that. And all the elements don't stay too long or overstay their welcome, and they just work together perfectly to make an amazing song/album. Number 3 is Out to Leave Town by Car Seat Headrest. So this is an album that I will review in the future, but this album is amazing. The intro is so good. Despite the long 4-minute of kind of just noise, it slowly builds up until Will starts singing, and then the refrain, or whatever the fuck it's called, the part where it changes from what's happening to like kind of this section and then goes back on the first track, the ending of Dramamine. Despite being like an hour and 10 minutes long and only having 9 tracks, these longer tracks work so well together. Every single track, Will's emotions, his ideas come across so well. The last 3 tracks on this are definitely my favorite, and almost every song on this album is amazing. I like how like other Car Seat Headrest albums, elements build on each other to make a further point near the end, but this one I feel like does it the best, and it's my 3rd favorite album I listened to this year. So number 2 is not going to come as a surprise to any of you. This is Deathconsciousness by Have a Nice Life. I already made a fucking whole review. It's like one of my longest reviews. It's amazing. It's incredible. The amount of emotion, the atmosphere, it's built so well throughout the entire runtime, and it has one of the best outros ever in Earth Mover. It has one of my favorite songs, I Don't Love, and it's just amazing. It's an amazing album. Please go listen to it, and that's why Deathconsciousness is my number 2. Listen to it a fuck ton this year, and I just love it. So my number 1 favorite album I listened to this year is one that I haven't talked about on this channel, and that's actually Elliott Smith's Figure 8. Elliott Smith is an artist that I really enjoy. I've listened to all his albums, and I would like to review some in the future, but I love Figure 8. Figure 8 has all the best elements of Elliott Smith, his incredible songwriting. I think his vocals on this album also shined really well, where they have improved so much since the early self-titled album. Honestly, this album's just chock full of Elliott Smith's best songs. So many great, more kind of rocky songs, as well as singer-songwriter songs, with just full of emotion and full of Elliott Smith really explaining his feelings. And I just love this album. My favorite Elliott Smith album, and it's my favorite album I listened to this year. Favorite track, probably Happiness / The Gondola Man. So those are my top top 5 favorite albums I listened to this year. I'm not planning to do like top 5, top 10 lists. It's just I thought, you know, it'd be fun to make a video like this, so I did. But it's been a crazy year. Thank you guys for all the support this year. It's been absolutely incredible seeing the channel grow, seeing interactions with all the videos, hearing others' opinions on albums. And that's what it's really about. I just want to share my opinions on music, share my thoughts on music, and also hear your guys's. So it's been an amazing year. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So tell me what your favorite albums that you listened to this year were in the comments below. Which ones did you not like this year? And thank you for watching, and have a good rest of the year.